Welcome on into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and finally, welcome to the King and Queen of the Ring, PLE. And we are starting things off in a big way with a badass of a man named Bron Breakker, the Intercontinental Champion, having his work cut out for him here tonight because he takes on the Japanese sensation, the Japanese phenom, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. Breakker and Takeshita, no strangers to one another, but certainly have never done battle with the stakes at such a high pace. This time with a championship on the line, the championship that Bron Breakker holds proudly in the air right now. As you can see, Bron Breakker coming into the ring with it looks like a bear or a dog's head on top of his head, almost wearing battle gear, if you will, is Bron Breakker, because he knows he's about to go to absolute war with this man right here, the challenger, Konosuke Takeshita. As you can see, Takeshita's dressed for battle as well. Very excited for this one, folks. This one is going to be an all-out banger to start things off. This is just the beginning of all the festivities here tonight, because coming up later on in the show, I mean, this is the King and Queen of the Ring event. We're going to have ourselves a couple of king and queens crowned, because Cody Rhodes takes on Gunther for the men's King of the Ring crown, and Tiffany Stratton will take on La Primera herself, Stephanie Vaquer, for the women's queen crown. Apart from that, we also have a plethora of championship matches throughout the night. We got a crowd favorite here in Saudi, Sami Zayn, being issued a challenge by the champion himself, Ilya Dragunov, just a few weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown. Ilya Dragunov was so impressed with Sami Zayn's performances throughout the King of the Ring tournament that he wanted to grant an opportunity to Sami Zayn in front of his own people for the World Heavyweight Championship. Dragunov and Zayn going down for the World Heavyweight Championship, and culminating tonight's festivities, John Cena, Randy Orton, one final time for this beautiful Saudi crowd, and the WWE Championship will be on the line. We also have another match that we haven't seen in quite so many years, being Sasha Banks versus Bayley going down here tonight. Needless to say, it is definitely going to be a monumental time here on the JPG channel as we ring the bell for Breakker and Takeshita. Takeshita immediately goes for a chop. Breakker answers back wildly with a fist. Like I said, these two are not strangers to one another, so I would not be surprised if I see these two having some clever counters for most of their offense here, as Takeshita tries to get an early advantage in this match. But Bron Breakker using his strength to his advantage, but I would think the strength aspect is pretty much the same between these two. Breakker, speaking of strength, lifting Takeshita off his feet with a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Only grants him a 1 count, though. Intercontinental champion Bron Breakker's been a fighting champion ever since winning that championship at WrestleMania. Of course, we always go back to his banger with Sheamus back at Backlash. And Bron Breakker also has been taking on a few new talents here. Just past Monday night, he had an incredible match against Dragon Lee, a man that I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of here on the JPG channel after a strong performance against the Intercontinental Champion. Meanwhile, Takeshita has had his work cut out for him with Penta as of late. Those two have had some epic clashes as well. As look at this, Konosuke Takeshita from the top rope, coast to coast. We're not even 5 minutes into this match, and Takeshita's already pulling out the big moves like that. Bron Breakker gonna have to clutch on the Intercontinental Championship just a little bit tighter because Takeshita is looking to pry it out of his hands. Huge elbow strikes right to the face. Breakker, though, able to try and get back in the fight here. Now look out, Bron Breakker now gonna send Takeshita off the ropes with a Hurricane Rana. We got a coast to coast and a top rope Hurricane Rana to start this thing off. Already this is awesome chants in the crowd. These boys just started the match. Big running shoulder tackle by Breakker. And now trying to slow the pace down just a tad bit is Bron Breakker. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl side slam. Goes for another cover. This is excellent strategy from the champion, trying to wear out Konosuke Takeshita by making him have to release a little bit more energy with all these kickouts. Remember, yeah, you got to pry another man pretty much off of your shoulders and in your upper section to kick out of a pinfall attempt. So it does take a good amount of energy. Speaking of energy, Bron Breakker has loads of it as he goes over the top rope with a tope con hilo, and now try to send Takeshita. Takeshita put the brakes on, running STO. And now Takeshita gonna go to work on Bron Breakker. Huge strikes right to the face from the Japanese Phenom. Big kick right to the face as well. As now Bron Breakker, went for a clothesline. Only clipped Takeshita. As now, wait a minute. Turns him out. Turns him inside out, I should say, with a variation of the Blue Thunder Bomb. Takeshita now going top rope. Gonna want to watch these counts. We're already at a count of 8 here. Takeshita going high risk. And now, wait a minute, Bron Breakker. Breakker just barely breaking the count. No pun intended that time. But like I said, these two are not strangers to one another, so I wouldn't be remiss to say that Bron Breakker wants to win this one the old-fashioned clean as a whistle way. He doesn't want no countouts. He doesn't want no disqualifications. He wants to pin Takeshita's shoulders to the mat. Something that he has been able to do in the past, but with the championship on the line, believe me, the urgency is going to be at an all-time high for Bron Breakker. But now, wait a minute, Takeshita out of nowhere with the Fire Thunder Driver. Fire Thunder Driver to put away Breakker so early on, but Breakker has to get the shoulder out. And now, wait a minute, tries to mount Breakker, but Breakker able to turn it around. Breakker turns it around on Takeshita now. Fight forever chance in the crowd. These two have only gone 10 minutes. Huge power bomb. Deadlifting a man Takeshita's size off the floor, might I add, onto your shoulders is just unadulterated power that Bron Breakker possesses. And now look at this. Speaking of the power, he also possesses unadulterated athleticism. Choking up on my words here, but Bron Breakker gets another strong 1.5 pinfall attempt on Konosuke Takeshita. And now look out here. There's the power aspect once again from Breakker, just lifting Takeshita right off his feet. T-bone suplex from Breakker. Strikes to the face of Takeshita, lighting him up. Here comes the champion. And oh my God! Just like that, Takeshita dishes out an absolutely head-taking lariat. And now a big belly-to-belly suplex. Suddenly the challenger is looking in full control once again, and there it is again. Turning Breakker inside out with that lariat. Now, wait a minute, backdrop driver sends Breakker right on his head. Takeshita going for the pinfall, but Breakker with the shoulder out. Wait a minute, Bron Breakker is in a very bad predicament here. Oh, what a knee strike by Takeshita. Flush on the jaw, and now, you gotta be kidding me. Takeshita with a poison Rana of all moves. Goes for the cover. Breakker again. Just peeling that shoulder out. And now wait a minute. Takeshita was trying to keep the advantage going, but Bron Breakker now has him on his shoulders. Oh, a gut-wrenching gut buster from Bron Breakker. And I don't think the abdomen damage is done there just yet. Goes for the spear. No, Takeshita turns it around into a DDT. Big strikes right to the face of Bron Breakker. And now, wait a minute, Takeshita now, wait a minute, sets him up into a powerbomb, turns him around into a Kamigoye knee strike. Goes for the cover, count of 2, Breakker has to get the shoulder. Konosuke Takeshita, though, muscling Breakker up once again for a powerbomb this time. Goes for the cover again, count of 2, oh, it's still not enough. What a match. Intercontinental Championship is on the line. The dogs are barking here in Saudi Arabia. Bron Breakker has given them every reason to, with performances that he's been putting on recently. Takeshita now goes into the turnbuckle, but no water in the pool. Bron Breakker looking for a roll-up attempt, but no, Takeshita turns it around now. 1, 2, no, now it's Breakker turning it around. 1, 2, no, Takeshita getting out of harm's way again. Takeshita's trying to roll out to the floor, but Bron Breakker calling him up to his feet, trying to keep the action in the ring. Meanwhile, Takeshita with a nice counter. And now look out here again, drops him right on his neck with the backdrop driver. Backdrop driver connects, and now wait a minute. Bron Breakker could be in some trouble here as Takeshita now sends him to the floor. And I think the Japanese Phenom is going to take a page out of the old playbook of the original Phenom, The Undertaker, taken to the skies with a tope over the top rope. Stage dive from Konosuke Takeshita down to Bron Breakker again. This is awesome chance in the crowd. And now look at this. Combination striking by Takeshita. Takeshita now sending Bron Breakker. Oh, Breakker tripping over his feet. The exhaustion settling in here. I was going to say trying to send Bron Breakker back in the ring as he finally gets him back in the ring. Now Bron Breakker just a lifeless carcass at this point. Takeshita, though, the strength deadlifting this man off the floor for a deadlift German suplex. Only gets a count of 2, though. And now, wait a minute. Oh, what a huge rolling elbow. A rolling elbow hits its mark for Takeshita. And now sending Breakker into the turnbuckle here. Big chop right to the chest, lighting up the chest of the son of the dog-faced gremlin. And now Takeshita taking Bron Breakker all the way up to the top. What's he got planned here? A big superplex. A big superplex connects. Takeshita, though, not done there just yet. Calling Breakker back up to his feet once more. And now, wait a minute, went for that lariat again. This time, Breakker sidestepping. Huge shot right to the midsection. And now it's Breakker going to go for the spear for a second time in this match. Again, Takeshita. A nice counter. And wait a minute, right into action with a Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, no! Just barely getting the kick out. Dodged the spear for a second time. Konosuke Takeshita knows if he gets hit with that spear, it's game over. Helluva kick into the corner, shouting out one of Takeshita's, one of his closest mentors in Sami Zayn. And now big boot right to the face. Of course, Sami Zayn has a big night ahead of him tonight as well. Takeshita giving him a little bit of a nod to the cap there. As now Takeshita is just waiting for Breakker to get up to his feet so he can put him right back down on the mat. And the hardest part of the ring as well. A back suplex right on the apron. But Breakker somehow still in the fight here. And now, wait a minute, Takeshita now again with those strikes right to the face. Takeshita now going off the ropes. Big lariat connects. The lariat hits its mark for a second time. Takeshita now firmly back in the driver's seat here as he sends Bron Breakker. Oh, what the hell is Takeshita planning here? He's got Bron Breakker in a tree of woe position. A tree of woe position. He's going for another coast to coast. Konosuke Takeshita. This time, Breakker in a tree of woe position. The coast of coast connects. My God. The coast of all coasts is what I'm going to call that one. Breakker's championship on the line, still gets the shoulder out. And now Takeshita, oh, I was going to say, I think he was trying to argue with our official Charles Robinson here, but Bron Breakker, look out here, lifting Takeshita off his feet with a release back suplex. And a big running clothesline by Breakker. Getting back into gear here is Breakker, as now he sends Takeshita onto the ropes. Reversal by Takeshita, tries to get him. Look at the power of Bron Breakker. My God, where do you get it? And a standing moonsault right after that. How Breakker can switch from the power aspect to the pure athleticism aspect, I will always be puzzled by. And now once again, Takeshita does not want to find himself there. Bron Breakker, oh, that could have tore the damn ligament right out of his shoulder. As now Bron Breakker went for a clothesline. These two are obviously stepping over their own toes at this point in this match. Bron Breakker and Takeshita just putting it all on the line here tonight. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no, win for the Hurricane Run again. This time to Takeshita, I would say, had it scouted. And now, went for a running shoulder tackle. Breakker off the ropes with a spear. A spear connects, cutting the Phenom in half. Count of three, no. You've got to be kidding me. Bron Breakker cannot believe it. Breakker can't believe it. He's trying to get this crowd back in a fight here. What a match this has been. Bron Breakker again calling Takeshita up to his feet here. Oh, another clothesline by Takeshita. And now Takeshita just, oh, another kick right to the face. I was going to say just stalking his prey at this point, but Bron Breakker popping up. Look at the blood that has been lost out of the face of Bron. You can see the welts on the back and everything. Just what an absolute car crash of a start of the match, start of the show, I should say, that this has been. And one hell of a fun one, too, is now, look at this, Bron Breakker, my God! A moonsault fall-away slam. That's got to get the job done. No, Takeshita still gets the shoulder out. Bron Breakker, now he's questioning our official, senior official, by the way, Charles Robinson's count. Believe me, I've seen that shoulder peel off the mat. This match continues, folks. Bron Breakker, Konosuke Takeshita. What is going to happen here? Takeshita with a big running shoulder tackle, or just took a running shoulder tackle by Bron Breakker. Breakker turning it into another gear here. And now Bron Breakker a third time. No, Takeshita steps out of harm's way. And now Takeshita has Bron Breakker up for a brain buster. Takeshita now. What the hell's he got planned for Bron Breakker? My God, a huge Bloody Sunday-esque maneuver. Takeshita going top rope now. What does he have planned? Look out. Oh, a big running, or I should say flying senton. Setting Bron Breakker. Now, wait a minute. What the hell is Takeshita? Oh, no, both of these guys fighting out here on the outside now. Bron Breakker going for the kill. Oh, big clothesline by Takeshita. A big clothesline by Takeshita now. And now, wait a minute. Takeshita now has Bron Breakker on his shoulders. Oh, face first right on the announce table. These guys are going to kill each other before anybody gets the pinfall over the other. Takeshita now sending Bron Breakker back into the ring. And now Bron Breakker's in trouble here. Breakker's in trouble here. Takeshita now, look out, a big wheelbarrow German. That's got to be it. The one, the two, no, Bron Breakker just getting the shoulder out. Breakker just getting the shoulder out. Takeshita now has seen enough and heard enough of Bron Breakker for the night. Breakker, though, relentless. Takeshita bringing the fight right back to Breakker. And now, wait a minute. Oh, big strike right to the face averted by Breakker. And now, wait a minute. Bron Breakker trying to... Oh, look at these strikes from both men. Oh, you talk about a strike. Breakker just ate that for lunch. You've got to be kidding me. And now, wait a minute, Bron Breakker. Oh, an inverted Tiger Driver that time. And this time, Breakker going for the spear. Gets the spear. Connects flush. That's got to be it. Takeshita is down and out, but no. Still not enough. What the hell? What the hell is happening here? Bron Breakker has no idea what to even think of at this point to put away Takeshita. What a battle this has been. And now once again, Bron Breakker going back to the well of the released Tiger Bomb. The blood has been shed all over the ring in this Intercontinental Championship affair. Bron Breakker and Takeshita are leaving it all out on the line for that very championship. Obviously raising its prestige just that much higher here on the JPG channel. Takeshita now sending Breakker onto the top rope here. And now, wait a minute. Oh, a big strike right to the back. A big strike right to the back. Big boot right to the face. Takeshita. Bron Breakker again trying to roll out of harm's way. This has to be frustrating for our challenger. I mean, think about how long this match has been going on, and for Bron Breakker to still be playing mind games. Takeshita just wearing himself out by trying to chase the champion and get him back in the ring. Again, just letting off more energy than he needs to be. As now Bron Breakker, look out here. Right out of the corner with a huge bulldog. Face first goes Takeshita. Breakker now in the corner. What the hell's Breakker got playing on the top rope? He's calling Takeshita up to his feet. Look out here. Bron Breakker soaring through the sky. Oh, no. Takeshita turns it around. Takeshita turns it around. And now, once again, it's a fight. It's a fight for control here with these two men as Breakker and Takeshita just absolutely trading blows once more. Oh, ducked the elbow. Ducked the elbow, did Breakker. And now, wait a minute. Takeshita again with a belly-to-belly suplex. Bron Breakker now being forced back into that corner by Takeshita. Takeshita now. What the hell has he got planned for Bron Breakker? Breakker now in trouble. Takeshita once again has him on the top rope for another superplex. Takeshita's not done there just yet. Oh my God, look at that elbow. That elbow hit its mark. The elbow hit its mark, and I think what will hit its mark next is Konosuke Takeshita becoming the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this? Back on the top rope. We've seen this before from Takeshita. The top rope brain buster. The top rope brain buster as Konosuke Takeshita is now feeding off the energy of this crowd. He wants Breakker up to his feet. Bron Breakker is a lifeless carcass here. Oh, maybe he's not. Breakker playing possum, a big running shoulder tackle. Somehow Bron Breakker is still in the fight here. Fighting on is Breakker. No, Takeshita turns it around. Takeshita going in that corner. No doubt looking for that other knee strike. Goes for the haluva kick, connects. Another haluva kick connects to Bron Breakker. Count of 2. Oh my God. What the hell has to give here? Intercontinental Championship is on the line, but at the end of the day, you need to live to fight another day. Takeshita goes off the ropes. Oh! A huge knee strike right to the face. Caught Takeshita right on the jaw. Bron Breakker sending Takeshita off the ropes. A second spear. A second spear connects. 1, 2, 3. Breakker survives what we predicted would be an absolute war, and we were right in predicting it. Bron Breakker just put on one hell of a performance. So did Konosuke Takeshita. These boys left it all on the line for the Intercontinental Championship. Blood was shed. A battle line was drawn, and at the end of the day, Bron Breakker able to retain that championship after this classic battle between these two common adversaries. We knew once Konosuke Takeshita was named #1 contender for Bron Breakker's Intercontinental Championship, we were in for something special. We had no idea it was going to reach the potential that it did here tonight. Countless kickouts, spears, knee strikes, elbow strikes, power bombs, brain busters off the top rope. Earlier on, Breakker lifted Konosuke Takeshita, a very large man, up for a moonsault fall-away slam off the top rope, which was probably one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. At the end of the day, a second spear was able to get the job done. The Intercontinental Champion just barely scraping by the Japanese phenom, Konosuke Takeshita. What a war, what a match, what a way to start things off here tonight. Well, folks, the fun doesn't stop there, and neither does the action, as we have an entire night planned of it. But coming up next, folks, we have the Tag Team Championships on the line. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, the undefeated, undisputed era, undefeated since arriving here on the main roster and making their return to WWE. Strong and O'Reilly with the biggest opportunity of their careers here tonight as they take on Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. Of course, the World Tag Team Champions here on Monday Night Raw. I shouldn't say here on Monday Night Raw, but this match is, of course, obviously presented with Monday Night Raw talent. We are actually in Saudi Arabia right now for the King and Queen of the Ring event, and it's already been a hell of a night with just one match that has gone down, but what a match that was. Credit to Bron Breakker and Konosuke Takeshita. Hopefully, Bron Breakker is checking himself into the closest medical facility, because damn, does he need that after a battle like that. I mean, you see the blood that man shed here tonight, all in the good graces in the name of the Intercontinental Championship. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. That's what a fighting champion looks like, in my opinion. And speaking of fighting champions, we're about to be joined by the fighting champions themselves, DIY, Gargano and Ciampa, fighting tag team champions. These guys have been definitely putting it all on the line since winning those championships at WrestleMania, winning them back, I should say. It's actually their second reign here on the JPG channel. DIY once a little bitter personalities that they had, knowing that they were kind of lost in the mix for a while, but kind of gained that confidence back by winning those championships at WrestleMania, able to deliver an all-time classic at Backlash against the Guns, the Motor City Machine Guns. And of course, that is when we saw the arrival of Strong and O'Reilly, as now Strong and O'Reilly have been running roughshod through the entire tag team division on Monday Night Raw, already holding victories over the aforementioned Motor City Machine Guns, one of the greatest tag teams, the New Day, and most recently a victory over a debuting tag team of Javon Evans and Rob Van Dam. However, I should note that Kyle O'Reilly opted to win that match on a countout. Rob Van Dam got counted out after pretty much taking himself out of the equation, going for a dive. Kyle O'Reilly stepped out of harm's way. Rob Van Dam was pretty much issued unconscious at that point and was unable to get back up to his feet and back into the ring. So maybe that's a story we visit a different day between Javon Evans, Rob Van Dam, and Strong and O'Reilly, especially if they win the tag team championships in just a few moments here. Here we go, folks. The World Tag Team Championships on the line. DIY could be relinquishing those championships for the very last time, or they could just be giving it to Charles Robinson for the moment while they go to battle with the UE. What a dream match this is. DIY versus the Undisputed Era. Two ships passing in the night, almost, if you will, down in NXT. These two teams have battled before within the Black and Gold era, but we never got a proper rivalry, a proper tag match out of this whole equation. So it is definitely exciting to see this match here on the JPG channel. I was gonna say Takeshita. Those elbow strikes reminded me of him, but no, Kyle O'Reilly delivering some hard elbows right to the face as he tags the strong man of the team in the ring, the king of backbreakers himself, the messiah of backbreakers. Now look at this. Strong and O'Reilly, even though already recently performing this past Monday night, seemingly have the cardio advantage over Ciampa, but Ciampa able to turn things around with a huge shoulder tackle. Now Roderick Strong sending Ciampa into the DIY's corner. Big run up for Strong and a huge clothesline. Goes for the cover early on here. Takeshita, though, getting... Again, I've got Takeshita on the brain. I meant Tommaso. I'm not sure what's going on. Like I said, that match absolutely stunned me. Breakker and Takeshita. But I'm going to have to try and get over it because there is tag team action to call. Meanwhile, Ciampa getting Gargano in the equation here. But, oh! Kyle O'Reilly trying to stop Gargano in his tracks, but whew, what a discus layer Gargano just delivered. Not the biggest man in really any fight, but Gargano can throw him. And now look at this. Here comes Gargano off the ropes. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT connects to O'Reilly. Goes for the cover, count of one. O'Reilly gets that shoulder out. And now Johnny Gargano here. Oh, a big European uppercut almost, if you will, to Kyle O'Reilly. Gargano with a chop to the chest now. Different Enziguri. O'Reilly with a nice reversal. Both of these guys throwing some wild strikes here. There's the Enziguri that Gargano was looking for. A big elbow right to the chest. Gargano now trying to control the pace with a kick right to the side of the face of O'Reilly. Gargano. Oh, what a kick right to the face. I think Gargano kind of greeting our audience here, but Kyle O'Reilly's not about no greeting. He's talking about, he's winning about championships. As I look at this, Kyle O'Reilly with these pinpoint accuracy knee strikes right to the abdomen of Gargano, making it hard to breathe. Even harder to breathe when you're on the ground trying to do so. As now Roderick Strong Gets in there and starts twisting and contorting the ankle of Gargano. What a dangerous team this Strong and O'Reilly are. They were dangerous in their NXT days. They were dangerous outside of WWE, and they're even more dangerous now because they are driven. That's the most dangerous version of a man, is when a man is determined to do a task, to have a goal in mind, and their goal in mind is walking out tonight as tag team champions. Gonna be easier said than done, though, as DIY, one of the best teams running right now, are gonna certainly put up one hell of a, one hell of a fight, but one hell of an elbow right to the jaw of Gargano was just delivered. As now Strong getting O'Reilly back in this one. Big kick right to the face. Gargano has taken a lot of damage here. If I'm Gargano, I'm going to be looking for a tag here pretty soon. I mean, O'Reilly and Strong has just been working over one half of the tag team champions. As now Kyle O'Reilly grabs a Fujiwara armbar. Oh, nice reversal by Gargano. Remember, Tommaso Ciampa used to do that very armbar maneuver. Exactly probably why Gargano has such a clever I don't know what the hell is that. Both of those guys had similar ideas in mind, I suppose, but I was going to say such clever reversals out of it. Big running DDT. Running, jumping DDT by Gargano. Hits its mark. And now Johnny setting O'Reilly back into the corner of Ciampa. I think it's going to go for a tag, but either way, it does give Gargano the advantage. And now big knee strike right to almost the ear of Kyle O'Reilly that time. Oh, big elbows right to the abdomen. Again, those abdomen were worked over earlier with the knee strikes, and there's a knee strike for you right to the jaw. Gargano needs a big kick out here, but I got knocked out cold. O'Reilly has been able to make the tag. Strong has been able to make the tag whenever they want. Meanwhile, Gargano has had to endure all this damage out of two very dangerous individuals known as Strong and O'Reilly. And now once again, it's Strong and O'Reilly getting right back to work with a combination backbreaker. More damage targeting right at the upper body. I mean, it is detrimental that Gargano gets out of that ring and gets the tag to Tommaso Ciampa. Otherwise, those championships are going up in smoke for DIY. An absolute dissection here in this tag team championship match on display. But Gargano is still trying to fight here. I mean, you have to fight your way out to even get the tag. Is now a big running DDT. And Gargano finally gets the tag to Tommaso Ciampa. And here comes the Sicilian psychopath. But, oh no, Kyle O'Reilly. Very grounded mat technician is Kyle O'Reilly. I am very impressed with how UE has been able to control the pace of this match in the moment's notice. But now it's Strong and Ciampa getting in the ring for the first time in this one. Roderick Strong sending Tommaso Ciampa off the ropes here. And now, wait a minute. Oh, a big counter by Tommaso. Oh, and there's a huge discus lariat again, this time from Tommaso. And now, wait a minute. Tommaso Ciampa has Strong up on his shoulders. Project Ciampa. There's a backbreaker for you. Strong could be in trouble. Kick out at 2, though. As now Tommaso Ciampa calling Strong up to his feet. Ciampa now. Look out here. Turns him around. Oh, what a maneuver that time from Ciampa. Almost an arm trapped spinning neck breaker. I don't know what to call that. I'll call it effective, that's for sure. There's now Tommaso Ciampa. Big drop kick right to the face of Roderick Strong. One thing that DIY hasn't been able to do in this match yet, and that is the collaborative effort that really, I believe, has won them the championships and kept them on top of the Raw Tag Team division for so long. I say that, and here it comes right now, because Ciampa with a drop toe hold. Gargano with an elbow strike, just sticking right to the basics. Is now Gargano goes flying to the outside with a suicide dive. Suicide dive, wiping out Roderick Strong. And now all of a sudden Gargano starting to feel the momentum, the pace quicken. Oh, went for a a springboard spear-esque maneuver, but Roderick Strong, oh no, I was going to say the Messiah of the backbreaker is about to deliver oh my God, a service, if you will, right then and there. Gargano, huge enziguri right to the face. Combination striking from Gargano this time as now he gets Tommaso Ciampa in the ring. Look out here. Big drop kick right to the face of Roderick Strong. And now Ciampa able to cut Roderick Strong off. Went for the sick kick. Ciampa had it reversed. This is usually Undisputed Era's card that they like to play, the dissecting of the ring. But Tommaso Ciampa playing it to a T now because he's not allowing Kyle O'Reilly back into this one. And now Tommaso Ciampa sending Strong onto the... Oh, what a strike right to the face. Look out here. Will's Bell. The Will's Bell draping DDT connects. Strong is on Dream Street. Goes for the cover. Roderick Strong. The referee a little lackadaisical on that cover. I'm not sure what that's all about, but needless to say, Roderick Strong able to get his shoulder out either way. As now Tommaso Ciampa sends him right back into the corner of DIY. Again, Ciampa with the drop toe hold. Again, Gargano with an elbow strike right to the back. And now it's Roderick Strong getting worked over in this one. And now Gargano sends Strong down to the floor. What does Johnny Gargano have planned here? We've already seen a suicide dive. Is he going for another one? Oh, we will never know because Strong just delivered a hell of a haymaker. Knocking the daylights out of Johnny Wrestling right then and there. Nothing wrestling related about a punch to the face. As now look out here. Roderick Strong taking a page out of I guess Takeshita's playbook in the last match, but this time it's definitely on character that Roderick Strong goes for a back-breaking maneuver right on the apron. Surely Undisputed Era is not taking the count-out victory here tonight. Not like on Monday Night Raw. They know the championships are on the line. Roderick Strong calling Gargano up to his feet. Look out! Big drop kick. A big drop kick by Roderick Strong now Gargano is in a world of trouble as Roderick Strong goes right to work on the face of Gargano. Count of 3 already here. As now Roderick Strong getting sent right into those steel steps. Gargano able to reverse it. And now wait a minute. Johnny Gargano going to take out Kyle O'Reilly. Now look out. Oh, one final beat right on the apron. One final beat right on the apron connects to Kyle O'Reilly. This is Gargano's opportunity, but Strong just having enough time to recuperate. And now Kyle O'Reilly knocked out cold here by that one final beat. Roderick Strong already has Gargano at a count of 7 now. Got to get him back in the ring here, but Johnny Gargano sending Roderick Strong down to the floor. Gargano breaks the count. And now Johnny sending Roderick Strong back in the ring here. Gargano calling Strong up to his feet. Look out here. Oh, a big, just a springboard kick, if you will. Big enziguri now to Roddy. There's now Kyle O'Reilly. And now, wait a minute. Kyle O'Reilly now taking a strike at Gargano and connects. Now going for a strike on Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa didn't even see it coming. Kyle O'Reilly taking a page out of Strong's playbook with the backbreaker on the apron. Gargano is wiped out here. Kyle O'Reilly has done the damage to both tag team champions. This could be the moment that Strong and O'Reilly need to pull this thing off. But he's wasting valuable time by trying to get Johnny Gargano back in the ring. Oh, a face buster on the outside. Gargano trying to get O'Reilly back in the ring. It's a fight for control here in the middle of this tag team match. And now, wait a minute, Strong and O'Reilly. Oh, well, look at this combination striking by Kyle O'Reilly. Sweeps the legs. Gargano now. But wait a minute, I don't think O'Reilly realized that Ciampa. Oh, I was going to say that Ciampa got the tag right there. Strong able to tackle him down, though. Strong now calling Tommaso Ciampa up to his feet. Ciampa could be in a world of trouble here as Strong goes off the... Oh, look at the strength of Tommaso Ciampa. Lifted him off his feet. And now right into another Project Ciampa. Tremendous straight by Tommaso. Kyle O'Reilly getting involved again. Oh, Ciampa's seen enough of that, man. And now look at this. Oh, an elbow right to the throat. An elbow right to the throat, and now it's Ciampa throwing caution to the wind with a suicide dive. Suicide dive connects. This could be Ciampa and Gargano's opportunity to win this one. But wait a minute, Roderick Strong with the end of Heartache. The end of Heartache connects. Gargano has to break the fall. And now Tommaso Ciampa now. Oh, went for a knee strike. Oh, Strong had it scouted. Back and forth this match goes. Strong off the ropes here. Big kick right to the face. No, Ciampa averting it, but not very quick to get up to his feet. And now look at this. Oh, what a huge rolling elbow connects right to the jaw of Ciampa. O'Reilly now back into the equation. Kyle O'Reilly going for some here. Big run up, a knee strike right to the face. Kyle O'Reilly going top rope, and Ciampa is a long ways away. Big elbow strike, did not connect. And look at this, both of these guys going for... Oh, Kyle O'Reilly just wiling out at this point. Oh, what a huge knee strike. Tommaso Ciampa now. Oh, a big single leg drop kick by Kyle. Just fighting for control has been this entire match. Big chop to the chest avoided. Back and forth we go. And look at these smacks right to the face. What a knee strike. A knee strike hits its mark by Ciampa. And now Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, a huge delayed fisherman buster by Ciampa. Goes for the cover. Kyle O'Reilly gets the shoulder out. What a match for the Tag Team Championships, folks. Tommaso Ciampa now getting the tag to Gargano here. For a third time, goes for a drop. Toe hold right into the elbow. Kyle O'Reilly now. Again, tagging Tommaso Ciampa is Gargano. Back and forth this one goes. Tommaso Ciampa getting O'Reilly back in the ring. And now a tag to Gargano. Not sure what this is all about. Tommaso Ciampa, though. Oh, no, wait a minute. Kyle O'Reilly sends Gargano for a ride. Big kick to the back. What has Kyle O'Reilly got planned here? Oh, beat Ciampa at his own game. Ciampa was looking to take a cheap shot. O'Reilly gave him one. Oh, went for the knee strike. No water in the pool. As now Gargano. Oh, he went off the ropes. No water in that pool either. Kyle O'Reilly might have messed up his knee right then and there. Gargano now. Oh, no, he goes off the ropes. O'Reilly again stepping out of harm's way. Here we go. O'Reilly now. Oh, a big strike right to the face. And now, wait a minute. Gargano goes for a second time. This time connects. Connects with a springboard Hurricane Rana. And now Gargano, look out here. Big kick right to the face. Super kick right to the face of Kyle O'Reilly. Schoolboy super kick almost got the job done. And now Gargano sending O'Reilly. I was going to say trying to send O'Reilly crashing to the floor. And now wait a minute. Oh, Kyle with a nice counter. I think that just busted up Gargano right there, but Gargano's still fighting here. And now, wait a minute. Oh, a huge Poison Rana off the ropes from Gargano. Goes for the cover. 2. No, O'Reilly gets the shoulder out. What a match. What a match this has been for the Tag Team Championships. What a great way to start this show. With this first part of King and Queen of the Ring. Gargano now, big clothesline right to the face of Kyle O'Reilly. Now Gargano sending O'Reilly back into the corner of Ciampa and Gargano's. As now look out here. Gargano, Ciampa, this is classic DIY. Enziguri right into the knee strike. And then the Northern Lights connects for Tommaso Ciampa. Goes for the cover. Strong's nowhere to be found. O'Reilly has to get the kick out himself. And now, wait a minute. Tommaso Ciampa now has the arms hooked. Fall for a fairy tale ending. The fairy tale ending connects. Count of 2. No! A big kick out by Kyle. Here we go, folks. Tommaso Ciampa having to fight off Kyle O'Reilly this time. Big discus lariat. And now Tommaso Ciampa trying to get Kyle O'Reilly back in the ring. O'Reilly with a nice reversal. Big shot right to the chest, though. Kyle O'Reilly went for a huge discus elbow, but Tommaso Ciampa had it scouted back and forth. There's a discus elbow for you. Tommaso Ciampa. And now, wait a minute. Look out here. Oh, twists the face back. And now Tommaso Ciampa calling O'Reilly back up to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa with these knee strikes right to the abdomen, almost right at what Kyle O'Reilly did to Gargano. O'Reilly, though, trying to fight out here, sends Tommaso Ciampa off the ropes. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Kyle now. Oh, and there's a discus elbow right to the jaw. Sends Tommaso Ciampa back into the corner of the Undisputed Era. O'Reilly and Strong now. What is this plan here? Traps the arms. Oh, right into a DDT. Kicks him into a wheelbarrow German. A wheelbarrow German from Roderick Strong. Strong now calling Ciampa up to his feet. I think Strong wants to take to the skies just like DIY has done. But no, again, with the mind games, Roderick Strong takes out Gargano. And now Strong in the corner here. Big clothesline right to the face of Ciampa. Goes for a huge... Oh, no, wait a minute, Strong. I was going to say Strong got caught, but Ciampa, oh, a big clothesline right to the face. Roderick Strong now. Almost got caught off guard right then and there. Oh, what a huge elbow right to the jaw. A huge elbow right to the jaw as Roderick Strong turns up the intensity of this one now. And a big knee strike right to the face of Tommaso Ciampa. Right into a, back suplex face buster. Strong's done playing games. Tommaso Ciampa's down and out for the count. Strong now sending Ciampa over the ropes here. Again takes out Gargano. Strong now biding his time. Ciampa's on those ropes. Look at Roderick Strong. Realizing that the pace is absolutely in favor of the Undisputed Era. Tommaso Ciampa trying to get back up through his own good graces, but Roderick Strong is absolutely being relentless right now. Sending a kick right to the face of Tommaso Ciampa. And now Roderick Strong again sending Ciampa into the corner of Undisputed Era. What is this here? What is this? Going for... Oh my goodness, total elimination. The total elimination connects. Gargano has to make the save. Gargano has to make the save, and meanwhile, a huge Hurricane Rana. A huge Hurricane Rana. Gargano now. What the hell's he got planned for Roderick Strong? Draping him on his... Oh, what a DDT. What a DDT by Gargano. Strong is out. Strong is out. Gargano trying to get Kyle O'Reilly back in the ring. Tommaso Ciampa dealing with Roderick Strong. And now all of a sudden O'Reilly's in trouble. O'Reilly's in trouble. Strong is isolated. Gargano and Ciampa are going to meet in the middle. Meet in the middle connects. O'Reilly's out. Strong's out. Count of 2. DIY retains. What a match. DIY gives Undisputed Era their first loss here in Universe Mode on the JPG channel since arriving on the main roster. Gargano and Ciampa able to overcome Strong and O'Reilly. The Undisputed Era were literally this close to obtaining championship gold. What a match we just witnessed, folks. What a two-hitter we just saw for the Intercontinental Championship and now the Tag Team Championship, and still so much action to come on this prestigious, glorious night. Remember, we still have the King of the Ring final. We still have the Queen of the Ring final. We still have John Cena and Randy Orton one final time. Stay close to your screen because those are coming right up, folks.